Life isn't meant to be lived in the quiet shallows. It's meant to be a grand adventure, a journey into the heart of the unknown. For the daredevil, this isn't just a belief. It's the very air they breathe. They hear a call that others might ignore, a whisper on the wind that promises something more than comfort and safety. It's the call of the wild, the pull of the summit, the roar of the rapids. This is where life truly begins, on the razor's edge between what is possible and what seems impossible. The daredevil knows that to feel truly alive, you have to be willing to risk it all. It's a choice, a conscious decision to step out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. Many people see this path as reckless, a foolish dance with danger. But for the daredevil, it's the most logical thing in the world. Why? Because the greatest risks often lead to the greatest rewards. I'm not just talking about adrenaline or a fleeting thrill. I'm talking about the deep, unshakable confidence that comes from facing your fears head-on and walking away stronger. Every challenge is a test, not just of physical strength, but of heart, mind, and spirit. It's about pushing your limits, discovering what you're made of when everything is on the line. The daredevil's journey is a heroic one, filled with moments that define who they are. This path is often a lonely one at the start. Friends and family might not understand the deep-seated need to climb that mountain or cross that desert. They see the danger, but they don't always see the purpose behind it. The daredevil, however, is driven by an inner compass that points toward growth. They understand that comfort is the enemy of achievement. To stay in one place, to never test your boundaries, is a slow kind of death. True living happens out there, in the storm, in the struggle, where every decision matters and every step is earned. It's a life lived at full volume, full of intensity and meaning. So the daredevil's journey begins not with a single step, but with a mindset. It's the decision to say yes to the challenge. It's the choice to embrace the struggle as a teacher and the risk as a companion. This archetype isn't about being fearless. It's about feeling the fear and moving forward anyway. It's about understanding that a person's character isn't built in the calm, but forged in the crucible of adversity. This is the essence of the daredevil's spirit, to live a story worth telling. One where every chapter is a testament to the power of courage and the will to overcome whatever life throws at you. Why would anyone willingly choose the hard road? Why embrace struggle when comfort is so easily available? The daredevil knows the answer deep in their bones. It's because meaning isn't found in ease. It's discovered in the heart of the struggle. Think of a blacksmith forging a blade. The steel is heated in the fire, hammered and plunged into cold water. It's a violent, intense process, but it's this very process that transforms a simple piece of metal into a strong, sharp and reliable tool. Our character is no different. It's the hardships, the setbacks and the moments of doubt that shape us into who we are meant to be. The daredevil doesn't just endure hardship, they seek it out. They understand that every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. A sheer cliff face isn't just a barrier. It's a chance to build strength, focus and resilience. A raging river isn't just a danger. It's a lesson in adaptability and respect for nature's power. This mindset changes everything. Struggle is no longer a punishment to be avoided, but a powerful catalyst for growth. It's how the daredevil finds their purpose. Their reason for being isn't just to survive, but to overcome, to learn, and to emerge from the fire stronger and more capable than before. This drive is primal. It's a fundamental human need to test ourselves and prove our worth, not to others, but to ourselves. When you're cold, hungry, and exhausted, but you find the strength to take one more step, you uncover a source of power within you that you never knew existed. That discovery is more valuable than any material possession. It becomes a part of you, an inner fire that can't be extinguished. The daredevil lives for these moments of revelation. They are the building blocks of a meaningful life, a life built on a foundation of earned strength and self-knowledge. Ultimately, embracing struggle is about living a life of purpose. It's about having a why that is bigger than your own comfort. For the daredevil, that why is often about pushing the boundaries of human potential and discovering what is possible. They are pioneers of the spirit, venturing into the wilderness of their own limitations to map out new territories of strength. This journey isn't for the faint of heart, but its rewards are immeasurable. It's the knowledge that you have faced the worst and not only survived, but thrived. That is a feeling of power and purpose that no easy life can ever provide. Fear is a natural human emotion. It's our internal alarm system designed to keep us safe from harm. Most people listen to that alarm and retreat. They stay within the walls of their comfort zone, where everything is predictable and known. But the daredevil has a different relationship with fear. They see it not as a stop sign, but as a compass. Fear points them in the direction they need to go. It highlights the areas where the greatest growth is possible. To embrace the unknown, you must first be willing to walk toward the very thing that terrifies you. Staring into the abyss, whether it's the edge of a cliff, the start of a daunting expedition, or a life-changing decision, is a defining moment. In that space of uncertainty, you are stripped bare. All the noise of daily life fades away and you are left with only your will and your courage. The daredevil doesn't just tolerate this feeling, they learn to thrive in it. They know that on the other side of that fear lies a new level of freedom and self-awareness. It's a calculated risk, a deliberate step into the dark with the faith that you have the skills and the spirit to find the light. This willingness to face deep fears is what separates the daredevil from the pack. It requires a special kind of bravery. It's not about the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. I've been in situations where every instinct screamed at me to turn back. But you learn to quiet that voice, to focus on your training, your preparation, and your objective. You break the overwhelming challenge down into small, manageable steps, one handhold at a time, one foot in front of the other. This is how you conquer the abyss, not by leaping blindly, but by moving with intention and courage through the heart of your fear. Embracing the unknown is ultimately an act of faith. It's faith in your own abilities, faith in your preparation, and faith in your resilience. The daredevil understands that you can't control every variable. Storms will come, the ground will shift beneath your feet, but you can control how you respond. By repeatedly facing the unknown, the daredevil builds an unshakable inner fortitude. They learn that they are more adaptable and resourceful than they ever imagined. This is the ultimate prize, the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever the world throws at you, because you've stared into the abyss and chosen to step forward. No one conquers a mountain alone. Even the most self-reliant daredevil needs a team. On any great expedition, you rely on the unique strengths of others to survive and succeed. Two archetypes are especially vital to the daredevil, the nourisher and the warrior. These relationships create a powerful balance. The daredevil provides the vision and the courage to push forward into the unknown. They are the tip of the spear, the one who breaks new ground. But their relentless drive can sometimes lead to burnout or recklessness if left unchecked. This is where the other archetypes become so important for the journey. The nourisher is the heart of the team. This is the person who provides emotional support, care, and perspective. When the daredevil is exhausted and morale is low, the nourisher is there with a word of encouragement, a hot meal, or a reminder of why the mission matters. They are the anchor in the storm. The nourisher's strength is not in physical force, but in empathy and compassion. They ensure the well-being of the team, reminding the daredevil that it's okay to rest, to recover, and to be human. This balance is crucial. Without the nourisher, the daredevil's fire could burn too hot and consume them. Then you have the warrior. The warrior shares the daredevil's courage, but brings a different focus. While the daredevil is often about conquering the environment or a personal challenge, the warrior is the protector. They are disciplined, strategic, and fiercely loyal. The warrior stands guard, anticipates threats, and defends the team from external dangers. They bring a level of tactical thinking and steadfastness that complements the daredevil's more exploratory nature. When the daredevil is focused on the summit, the warrior is watching their back, ensuring the path is secure. Their loyalty and protective instinct are unshakable. Together, these three archetypes form a balanced and formidable unit. The daredevil pushes the boundaries, the nourisher maintains the team's heart and soul, and the warrior protects them from harm. It's a dynamic relationship built on mutual respect and a shared purpose. The daredevil learns from the nourisher to temper their ambition with compassion. They learn from the warrior to channel their courage with discipline and strategy. This synergy empowers the daredevil, allowing them to take on even greater challenges, knowing they are supported by a team that balances their strengths and covers their weaknesses. The greatest adventures are never solo missions. Even when it looks like one person is on the summit, there's always a team behind them. Teamwork is the secret ingredient that turns an impossible dream into a reality. For the daredevil, learning to trust and rely on others is a critical part of their journey. Their independent nature must evolve to embrace collaboration. They learn that, true strength isn't just about individual skill, it's about how those skills combine with the strengths of others. A team that works in harmony can achieve what no single individual ever could. Imagine crossing a crevasse on a glacier. You are roped together. Your life is literally in the hands of your teammates. One person's misstep could be disastrous for everyone, but one person's strength can also save the entire team. In that moment, titles and egos disappear. You are not a daredevil, a nourisher, or a warrior. You are simply one part of a single unit, moving with a shared rhythm and purpose. Every member has a role. The lead climber finds the path, another secures the rope, and another provides the anchor. This interdependence forges bonds of trust that are stronger than any steel. This dynamic allows the team to face any challenge with confidence. When an unexpected storm hits, it's the team's collective knowledge that finds a solution. The daredevil might have the idea to build a snow cave. The warrior might have the discipline to dig for hours without complaint. And the nourisher might have the foresight to have rationed food and water. Each contribution is vital. This synergy creates a powerful problem-solving machine, capable of adapting to any crisis. The fear that might overwhelm an individual is diminished when shared among a trusted team. Ultimately, teamwork teaches the daredevil a profound lesson. Their journey is not just about personal glory, it's about a shared victory. The joy of reaching the summit is magnified when you can share it with the people who struggled alongside you. The success belongs to everyone. This shift in perspective is a sign of true maturity for the daredevil. They move from "I did this" to "we did this." They understand that their greatest legacy isn't the peaks they've climbed, but the bonds they've forged and the collective achievements they've made possible. In the end, we are always stronger together. The most dangerous terrain the daredevil will ever navigate is not a mountain range or a dense jungle. It's the wilderness within their own mind. Every one of us has a shadow side, the part of ourselves that holds our deepest fears, our doubts, and our negative impulses. For the daredevil, this shadow can be particularly powerful. The same drive that pushes them to greatness can also manifest as ego, recklessness, or a fear of failure that is so intense it becomes paralyzing. Conquering this inner beast is the daredevil's most important expedition. The first step is to acknowledge that the shadow exists. It's easy to create an illusion of being fearless and invincible, but true courage lies in being honest with yourself. The daredevil must be willing to look inward and confront the parts of themselves they would rather ignore. Are they taking risks for the right reasons? Or are they running from something? Is their courage genuine? Or is it a mask for deep-seated insecurity? These are tough questions, and answering them requires a different kind of bravery. It's the courage to be vulnerable and to admit you are not perfect. Facing the shadow is an active process. It means recognizing your triggers and understanding your weaknesses. For example, a daredevil's fear of being seen as ordinary might push them into making a dangerously impulsive decision. By recognizing this pattern, they can learn to pause, to think strategically, and to consult their team. The warrior for a tactical perspective, the nourisher for an emotional check-in. This self-awareness transforms the shadow from an enemy into a teacher. It becomes a signal alerting the daredevil to an area where they need to grow and become more balanced. By integrating their shadow, the daredevil achieves a new level of mastery. They are no longer driven by unconscious fears. Instead, they operate from a place of conscious choice and authenticity. Their courage is now grounded in self-knowledge, not just adrenaline. They understand that true strength is not about eliminating fear or doubt, but about acknowledging it and moving forward with purpose anyway. This inner victory is the foundation for all their external achievements. After all, if you can conquer the wilderness within, there is no mountain on earth you cannot climb. What is the ultimate goal of the daredevil's journey? It's not just about collecting a series of thrilling experiences, it's about discovering a deeper purpose, a true north that guides every action. This purpose is found in the intersection of two key ideas: living fully in the present moment and serving something greater than oneself. The daredevil learns that the most profound moments of life don't happen when you're thinking about the past or worrying about the future. They happen when you are completely and totally present. Being present is a skill honed in high-stakes environments. When you're climbing a rock face, your mind can't wander. You are focused entirely on the feel of the rock under your fingertips, the placement of your feet, your breathing. In these moments of intense focus, the world falls away. There is only the here and now. This is a state of flow, and it's where the daredevil feels most alive. They learn to carry this presence back into their everyday life, to appreciate the small moments with the same intensity as the grand adventures. This is the art of living fully. But presence alone is not enough. A truly meaningful life requires a sense of service. The daredevil's journey often begins as a personal quest for self-discovery, but it matures into a mission to help others. They might use their skills to lead rescue missions, to teach survival techniques to young people, or to raise awareness for environmental causes. Their adventures become a platform to inspire and empower others. They realize their struggles and victories have given them a unique gift, a story that can light a fire in someone else. This combination of presence and service is the daredevil's true north. It gives their risks meaning beyond personal gain. They are no longer just climbing for themselves, they are climbing for a cause, for their team, for the people they hope to inspire. This elevates their journey from a simple adventure to a noble calling. Serving something greater than oneself provides an endless source of motivation. It's the fuel that keeps them going when the challenges seem insurmountable. It transforms the daredevil from a risk-taker into a true leader and a force for good in the world. The daredevil's journey teaches us a powerful truth. The only limits that truly exist are the ones we place on ourselves. Life is a grand, open frontier, and we are all capable of so much more than we think. The daredevil archetype embodies this spirit of boundless potential. They show us that by embracing the unknown, by facing our fears, and by pushing our boundaries, we can live a life of incredible richness and meaning. It's not about being reckless. It's about refusing to let fear dictate the size of your life. It is a conscious choice to live with courage. Living fully means saying yes to life. It means seeing every day as an opportunity for adventure, whether that's climbing a literal mountain or tackling a new challenge at work. It's about being present and engaged, not just a passive observer. The daredevil understands that time is our most precious resource, and they are determined not to waste a single moment of it. They squeeze every last drop of experience and learning out of life. This philosophy isn't reserved for elite adventurers. It's available to every single one of us. It starts with a simple shift in mindset. This path requires you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. The daredevil knows this better than anyone. They actively seek out challenges because they know that's where the magic happens. That's where you discover hidden strengths and build unshakable resilience. This is the ultimate ascent, not a single peak, but a lifelong climb towards becoming the best version of yourself. It's a journey of continuous growth, learning, and evolution. The goal is not to reach a final destination, but to embrace the process of the climb itself. The daredevil's legacy is a powerful reminder to us all. It's a call to break free from our self-imposed cages and to explore the vast potential that lies within us. It's an invitation to live with more courage, more passion, and more purpose. Don't settle for a small, safe life if you feel the call to something more. Listen to that voice. Follow that pull. Your ultimate adventure is waiting for you. The only question is whether you will have the courage to take that first step into the great unknown and begin your ascent. The story of the daredevil is not just a tale about someone else's adventures. It's a mirror reflecting your own potential. We all have a daredevil spirit within us, a part of us that yearns for more than just routine and predictability. It's the voice that whispers, "What if?" It's the curiosity that pulls you toward a new skill, a new place, or a new challenge. Your life is your own personal expedition, and you are the leader. The journey of the daredevil is a blueprint you can use to navigate your own path and find your own purpose. The first step is to identify your fears. What holds you back? Is it the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, or the fear of the unknown? Write them down. Look at them. Acknowledging your fears is not a sign of weakness, it's the first act of courage. Like the daredevil, you must see fear, not as a barrier, but as a signpost pointing you toward your next area of growth. Your greatest adventure lies on the other side of your biggest fear. Choose one, just one, and decide to take a small step toward facing it. Next, find your team. You don't have to face your challenges alone. Look for the nourishers in your life, the friends and family who offer support and encouragement. Look for the warriors, the mentors or colleagues who offer discipline and strategic advice. Build your own summit team. Share your goals with them. Be vulnerable. A strong support system will give you the strength to take bigger risks and the resilience to get back up when you fall. Remember the daredevil's lesson. We are always stronger together than we are apart. Finally, answer the call. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Start today. Start small. Your expedition might not involve climbing Mount Everest. It might be starting a new business, learning a new language, having a difficult but necessary conversation, or volunteering for a cause you believe in. The scale of the adventure doesn't matter. What matters is the courage you bring to it. Embrace the struggle, find meaning in the effort, and live each day with presence and purpose. Your daredevil journey has already begun. Go live it.